There is a moment prepared for you that no human effort can manufacture. There is a time appointed by God that cannot be rushed or delayed by natural strength. There is a divine alignment where heaven and earth meet in perfect agreement, and when that moment comes, everything changes without struggle. God is not only powerful, God is precise. He does not move randomly. He moves with intention and perfect timing. The Word reveals that there is a time for every purpose under heaven. Not a vague time, not an uncertain time, but an exact moment designed by divine wisdom. This truth reshapes how life is understood, because life is not a series of accidents. It is a sequence of moments arranged by God. Many chase success through effort alone. Many depend on skill and intelligence. Many rely on connections and visible opportunities. But there is something greater than all of these. There is something unseen yet powerful. There is divine timing. A person may be skilled and still struggle. A person may work hard and still feel delayed, because effort without alignment cannot produce heaven's results. True breakthrough happens when effort meets divine timing, when preparation meets God's moment, when a person stands exactly where God intended them to be. God is the one who opens doors no one can close. God is the one who connects lives at the right moment. God is the one who arranges unseen details. When His timing comes, everything begins to align. People appear at the right time. Decisions become clear. Opportunities open without force. What many call luck is often divine orchestration. What many call coincidence is often the invisible hand of God. The Holy Spirit plays a central role in this mystery. He is not distant. He is not silent. He is actively guiding. He leads step by step. He directs without confusion. He positions believers into prepared moments. The first mention of timing in motion reveals something symbolic. A bird released into uncertainty. A search for the right moment. Noah released a raven first. The raven did not return with hope, because it was satisfied in a place of death. The raven represents distraction. It represents settling for what is available instead of what is right. It represents movement without divine sensitivity. Then Noah released a dove. The dove represents the Holy Spirit. The dove does not settle where life is absent. The dove searches for peace. The dove seeks a place of rest. The dove responds only to the right conditions. The first time the dove returned, there was no place to rest. The moment was not ready. This reveals a powerful truth. Not every moment is the right moment. Not every opportunity is from God. There are seasons where waiting is wisdom. There are moments where delay is protection. There are times when nothing happening is actually divine preparation. Noah did not force the process. He did not rush the outcome. He waited. Then the dove was sent again. And this time it returned with an olive leaf, a small sign with a powerful message. Life had begun again. The season had shifted. The timing had changed. And the Bible reveals that this happened in the evening, not at the beginning of the day, but at the right moment of the day. God moves with precision. He releases answers at the exact time they are needed. He reveals change at the appointed moment. The Holy Spirit still works this way. He knows when the ground is ready. He knows when the season has shifted. Sometimes people think they missed their chance, but often God is simply saying not yet. Sometimes doors close unexpectedly, but often God is redirecting toward something better. The Holy Spirit sees the full picture. He understands what is ahead. He knows where every opportunity exists, and because He lives within the believer, guidance is not distant. It is internal, a quiet thought, a gentle prompting, a sense of peace or unease. These are not random feelings. These are signals of divine direction. A small decision can lead to a great outcome. A simple step can lead to a life-changing moment. A believer guided by the Spirit is never without direction, even when the path is unclear, even when the future seems hidden. There are divine appointments prepared ahead of time, moments where heaven intersects with life, a conversation that shifts everything, a meeting that opens a door, a moment that redirects a destiny. These are not accidents, they are arranged. God is constantly working behind the scenes, even in silence, even in waiting. The Holy Spirit is aligning circumstances. He is ordering steps. He is guiding away from danger and toward purpose. Sometimes His leading feels simple, almost easy to ignore, almost too quiet to notice. But within that simplicity is power, because one step in the right direction can change everything. One moment positioned by God can redefine a future. This truth is revealed clearly in a powerful story, a woman in Shun, not famous, not widely known, but attentive, generous, sensitive to God's presence. She recognized the value of the man of God. She created space for him. She honored what God was doing, and heaven responded. A promise was released into her life. A child where there was none, joy where there had been absence. Time passed, the promise grew, hope became visible. But then suddenly loss came. The child died. The promise seemed broken, yet even in that moment God moved again. Life was restored, the impossible reversed. This reveals something deeper. God is not limited by circumstance. He is not restricted by time. But the story continues beyond the miracle. A famine approached, a warning was given, a decision was required. She obeyed, she left. She trusted the words spoken over her life. Years passed in a foreign land, time moved quietly. Nothing seemed extraordinary. Then the famine ended. She returned, expecting to reclaim what was hers, but everything was gone. Her land taken, her home occupied. It appeared as though obedience had cost her everything. So she went to the king seeking justice, hoping to be heard. And at that moment something unseen was already unfolding. Something precise, something intentional, something only God could arrange, because divine timing was about to reveal itself. And in a single moment, years of loss would be reversed. Not by chance, not by effort, but by perfect alignment. A moment prepared by God, a moment guided by the Spirit, a moment that would prove once again that God is never late, that God never forgets, that God is always working, even when unseen. And what seemed delayed was actually being prepared. As she walked toward the palace, her steps seemed ordinary, but heaven had already arranged the moment. Inside the palace, a conversation was already in motion. The king was not idle. The king was asking questions. He desired to hear about the works of God. He wanted to know about miracles. He was searching for something beyond the natural. Standing before him was Gehazi, the servant of the prophet, a witness of divine acts. The king asked him to speak, to recount what he had seen, to describe the power of God in action. And Gehazi began to tell a story. Not just any story, but a very specific one. He spoke about a woman who had received a miracle, a woman whose child had been raised from death. He described the moment with detail. He explained the faith involved. He revealed the power that had moved. And as the words were leaving his mouth, as the story was unfolding in real time, the door opened. The woman herself walked in. Not early, not late, but at the exact moment. The timing was perfect. The alignment was exact. The evidence stood in the room. The king looked at Gehazi, then looked at the woman, then looked at the son standing beside her. The story became visible. The unseen became seen. The testimony became present reality. This was not coincidence. This was divine orchestration. God had synchronized every detail. He had aligned conversation and arrival. He had arranged the exact second of appearance. 7 years had passed, 7 years of silence. 7 years where nothing seemed to happen. Yet during those years timing was being prepared. Moments were being positioned, events were being aligned. Nothing was wasted, nothing was forgotten. Everything was moving toward this point. The king did not hesitate. He did not question. He did not delay. He responded immediately with favor. He commanded restoration, not partial, but complete. Everything that belonged to her was returned, her land, her house, but even more than that, he ordered that all the produce from the land during those 7 years be restored to her. This was beyond justice. This was abundance. This was supernatural compensation. God did not only restore what was lost, He restored what could have been gained. This reveals a powerful truth. God's timing does not only recover loss, it multiplies restoration. When divine timing manifests, it carries more than what was expected. It exceeds natural calculation. All of this came from one moment, one appearance, one divinely arranged encounter. This is the power of a divine appointment. A single moment can outweigh years of struggle. A single encounter can rewrite a story. God is always working behind the scenes. Even when nothing seems to move, even when silence fills the days, He is aligning hearts. He is preparing environments. He is positioning people. The believer may not see the process, but heaven sees every detail. The Holy Spirit continues to guide quietly, not with pressure, but with precision. Sometimes the instruction is to wait. Sometimes the direction is to move. Sometimes the leading is simply to trust. Every step matters. Every moment carries potential, because each step may be leading toward alignment, toward a prepared moment, toward a divine intersection. There are moments when everything suddenly shifts, without warning, without effort. A conversation opens a door, a decision creates opportunity, a meeting changes direction. These moments are not random. They are the result of divine timing. God knows when the door should open. He knows when the heart is ready. He knows when the season has changed. The believer does not need to force outcomes. The believer does not need to live in anxiety, because the Holy Spirit already knows the path. He knows where provision exists. He knows where favor is waiting. He knows where connection is prepared. And at the right moment, everything aligns. Just as the woman stood before the king, at the exact second her story was being told. God can position His people in moments of favor. He can open doors that effort could never open. He can bring recognition without striving. He can restore what seemed permanently lost. Lost opportunities can return. Delayed promises can manifest. Forgotten efforts can be rewarded. Nothing is beyond the reach of divine timing. Your life is not random. Your journey is not uncertain to God. Every step is seen. Every moment is known. Even when the future is unclear, guidance is still active. The Holy Spirit is still leading, still arranging, still preparing, and one day clarity will come. You will see how everything aligned. You will understand why delays existed. You will recognize the precision of God's hand, the meeting that changed everything, the opportunity that shifted direction, the moment that opened your future. All of it will point to one truth. God was guiding all along, step by step, moment by moment, season by season. And when His moment arrives, nothing can stop it, nothing can delay it, because divine timing answers to God alone. God does not rush His plans. He does not delay without purpose. Everything He does flows from perfect wisdom. The challenge for many is not ability, it is sensitivity. The ability to recognize the leading of the Holy Spirit, the willingness to follow even when it feels small. The Spirit does not always lead with loud direction. Often His voice is gentle, often His guidance is quiet. A simple thought, a subtle impression, a small redirection. Yet within these small leadings are great outcomes, because divine timing is often hidden within ordinary moments. a decision to go somewhere, a pause instead of action, a conversation that seems insignificant. These are the places where alignment begins. The believer who learns to follow this leading begins to live differently, not driven by pressure, not controlled by fear, not rushed by comparison, but guided, anchored, positioned. There is a rest that comes from trusting God's timing, a rest that says nothing is being lost, a rest that knows everything is being prepared. Even delays become meaningful, even waiting becomes purposeful, because waiting with God is never empty. It is filled with preparation. It is filled with alignment. It is filled with unseen movement. The story of the Shunammite woman reveals this deeply. 7 years of absence, 7 years of apparent loss. Yet not one day was wasted. Every year moved her closer to the moment of restoration. Every season carried her toward divine alignment. And when the moment arrived, everything returned with increase. This is how God works. He does not forget. He does not overlook. He completes what he begins. The same God is still active today, still arranging moments, still preparing opportunities, still guiding lives. There are divine appointments ahead, moments that cannot be predicted, moments that cannot be forced, but moments that will arrive. And when they arrive, they will feel undeniable. Clarity will replace confusion. Peace will replace striving. And what once felt distant will become present reality. This is why trust is essential. Trust in the unseen work of God. Trust in the quiet leading of the Spirit. Trust that nothing is out of place. Even now timing is being arranged. Even now alignment is forming. Even now doors are being prepared. The future is not uncertain to God. It is already known. And the path toward it is being guided step by step. There is no need to strive for position. There is no need to force recognition, because what God has prepared will come at the right time. And when it comes, it will not require struggle. It will flow with grace. It will carry peace. It will confirm itself within. The greatest strength is not in pushing forward. It is in walking with the Spirit, because one step with divine direction is greater than many steps without it. One moment of alignment is greater than years of effort. This is the power of divine timing. It redeems time, it restores loss, it reveals purpose, and it brings fulfillment in a way that only God can achieve. So remain attentive, remain sensitive, value the quiet leading, honor the small promptings. Because within them are the seeds of transformation. Within them are the pathways to divine appointments. And when the appointed moment comes, it will not feel forced. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel right, deep within, a knowing, a clarity, a peace that confirms. This is the moment God prepared. And in that moment, everything can change. Not gradually, but suddenly, not partially, but completely. Because when God's timing manifests, it carries the fullness of His intention. So continue walking, continue trusting, continue listening for the gentle leading within, because your steps are not random. Your path is not uncertain. You are being guided. You are being positioned toward moments already prepared, toward doors already opened in the Spirit, toward encounters already designed by heaven. And when those moments appear, you will see clearly that every delay had purpose, that every step had direction, that every season was leading here to a moment of divine alignment, a moment that proves beyond doubt that God has